Aloha, everyone. This is Jean Russell of Dolphin Touch Wellness Center here in Kauai, Hawaii. And we are talking about 3 ways to clear your energy. So quick ways to clear your energy. It's an ongoing process, clearing your energy. Sometimes we feel energy from other people when we're around a lot of people, like I just got off a plane. And when you travel and you're in crowded airports or any area like that, or if you're in a city, there's so much energy around you that it can be quite challenging to uh, clear your energy, and you feel all these energies. So afterwards, you might feel drained, you might feel tired, you might feel just energetically not yourself. And so you want to get back to who you are. And we're going to talk about 3 ways to effectively and quickly clear your energy, depending on the amount of time you have. And we're going to go from longest time to shortest time. So if you have at least 20 minutes, let's say, and you could devote 20 minutes to clearing your energy. The thing that I would recommend is meditation. That's number 1. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools we can use to clear our energy. The thing about meditation, it goes beyond your mind and your body, and it connects with your soul, your spirit self. And through that connection, you can get more into alignment. Because when we're feeling energies or densities in different ways, what's happening is you're not in alignment. And that alignment comes when we have our energy clear and we're feeling like ourselves. But when we have density around us from other people, and it also could be other people's projections. If people are thinking about you, they're focusing on you, if they're looking at your past, and something happened, or some transaction or something, connection happened with somebody, and you just feel like they're still connecting into your energy and you want to clear it, that is another thing that you're going to feel their energy, and we're going to talk about how to clear that. But we're going to start with the meditation. So meditation, like I said, it's something that only takes about 20 minutes. And one of the easiest meditations that I've created, and also one of the meditations that you can do yourself. And it's also something you can find on YouTube, on the internet, and there's plenty of meditations out there. You can just download or Google a meditation that resonates with you. And if you never meditate before, that's okay. It's something like going to the gym. The more you work out, the more you do it, the more you exercise it, the easier it comes, the better you can drop into that space and get into alignment with that feeling that we are all trying to achieve when we meditate, and that is about clarity and kind of just feeling more of ourselves, more true to ourselves. So one of the easiest meditations, and meditation, some people think that it takes hours and hours to meditate. Really, like 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes is all you need. And it's a great way to start the day. It's a great way to open up to higher knowledge, higher information, higher guidance, open up your intuition, open up your third eye. And if you're trying to make a decision about something, if you're looking for answers or looking for clarity, you can use meditation to drop into that space, and then after the meditation get some clarity and guidance on what to do, where to go, what's the next step. So that being said, we are gonna just walk you through just a very simple meditation, and you could do this either sitting down or lying down. And what you want to do is, if you're sitting down, keep your feet flat on the ground and your arms separated, and just kind of relax the body as much as possible. And a simple meditation that you can do is the 7 chakra meditation. Most people are familiar with chakras. If this is a new word for you, chakras are energy centers, 7 spots within your body, starting at the base of the spine. That is the first chakra, and that's called the root chakra. And as we move up from this base of the spine, we get into the sacral chakra. That's in your sexual organs, ovaries, testes, all of those areas. That is the area for your sacral chakra. And then as we move up to our solar plexus, that's all your digestive system, your stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, pancreas, all of those organs in that body, in your body at that area. And then it moves up to your heart chakra. And the heart chakra also includes your lungs. So it's your lung capacity and your heart energy. And then from there, moving up to your throat. And the throat chakra also includes your ears. So opening up that canal between your throat and your ears, and then your third eye, and then the crown at the top of your head. So those 7 chakras, you can just do a meditation and focus on those particular areas. So starting at the root chakra, just for a few minutes, you go into the root chakra. It's at the base of the spine. And then moving up to your sacral chakra, and moving up to your solar plexus, and then moving up to your heart, and then moving up to your throat, and then up to your third eye, and then up to the crown at the top of the head. Now, the crown at the top of the head is connecting you to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to your ascended masters, to God, if you will, the divine. Whatever you connect with, whatever resonates with you, it's connecting with that. So that's just a quick, even before you get out of bed, kind of going through all of those areas, connecting with those chakras, and feeling yourself coming into alignment. So that's if you have longer time, like 20 minutes to sit down and do a meditation and connect in. But let's say you don't have that much time. And let's say you not only want to clear your energy, you want to clear the space that you're in. Let's say you're clearing your house, your workspace. If those of you who are practitioners, you have people coming and going all the time, you want to clear their energy. Let's say you worked on somebody who had really intense energy, and you want to clear that and release it. So a quicker way Obviously, you're not going to go through all the chakras if we're talking about a space. If you know Reiki, you can put the Reiki symbols in the four corners. That is for another time. We'll talk about an intro to Reiki. And if you want to join our series, you can join us at dolphintouch.org and tap into our free video series. But one of the quicker ways you can do it is with sage. Sage is very sacred to the Native American culture. Has a beautiful smell. It's a type of grass that grows and is dried. And with intention, we can focus on clearing our space, clearing our aura, clearing ourselves, and anything else we want to clear. So very quickly, you can just see if I can get this. Oh, this lighter isn't working. Ha! I know, isn't that great? Okay. Back. So here we have the sage. It burns very nicely, and it has very lovely aroma. It will smoke. You know, there will be some smoke. So if somebody's sensitive to smoke, you want to think about that. And then I have this abalone shell, and you want to, and if you don't have a shell, you can use a plate, but you want to catch the flakes if it falls off the sage. You don't want to set anything on fire, just to let you know. And then I also have a feather. This is a turkey feather, and it was wrapped by a Native American. I got this at a powwow. So it's nice to have. You don't have to have it, but it's kind of fun. And what you want to do, and you can see it, you have to light it a couple of times because it takes a while for it to catch. But what you want to do is, let's say you're working on yourself. You want to sage around your head, hold it over your heart, go down your body. You want to go up on go down to your feet, under your feet, and around your back. So this energy, now it's really smoky. This energy, I could already feel the energy clearing and cords cutting. If you wanted to use it in a space, you would do the four corners. You go to one corner of the room, circle, see, things fall if you want to have this little ball with you. Circle around that area, then go to the next corner, third corner, and then the fourth corner, and clear the space and wherever you want. If you're working on people, like a massage table, you want to clear that area around the massage table. If you are if you're working on the space, you also want to do it around the entrance and the exits, whatever entrance and exits you have. So around the doors, just want to take the sage and circle it around there and circle around there. And if you're doing a whole house, you want to do the whole, each room, go to the four corners and clear it. And wherever you feel, and spread the sage around. And you'll start immediately to feel the shift energetically, like I'm feeling here. It's quite powerful. And it's a little quicker, and that is more for clearing your energy and clearing the space. The other thing you could use is Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a little harder to ignite. It's a very oily, I guess it's a root or a piece of wood, but it has a lot of oils in it. And it's a little more challenging to keep it lit. You have to light it a couple of times. You can see it's already going on. Palo Santo might remind you of the smell that you smell in a church. Those of you who went to church back in the day, very often. So I just love it because it brings back memories. I grew up Roman Catholic, and it just has that beautiful, beautiful scent of being in that sacred space. And you could use the Palo Santo the exact same way that we talked about using the sage. You can use it on your body. You can do it on the four corners, wherever you're feeling guided to do that. I just want to say with these and with sage, you want to make sure before you walk away or anything else that it is fully out. Like most of this out, but it's still burning. So the way to put it out is you press the sage into the shell or into the plate or whatever you have available. And you kind of smother the smoke so it doesn't have any more oxygen, and it goes out. Palo Santo usually will go out on its own, but you can see, I don't know if you could see that, but it's still lit and still burning. So just be safe. Okay, so that was number 2 on clearing your energy. Got my feathers kind of. The last thing I want to share with you, which would be the quickest way and the thing about this last thing that I'm going to share is that it can be used anywhere, anytime, multiple times a day. Doesn't matter if you're in public around a lot of people, or if you are home and you don't want to do anything. Maybe your family members are occupied. You don't want to bother them with your saging and your other stuff. One of the easiest ways you can clear your energy is something I call the release statement. And the release statement was created over time. It's something that I worked with many different spiritual teachers along the way, and learned many classes and little things. So it's a kind of a combination of things I've created over the years. And this release statement is something that is super quick and cuts any cords and connections that may have formed. And if you still feel like this density around you, you can say it again. And but it is quite powerful and quick. All right, so I am going to share with you the release statement. So the release statement starts like this. And I'll say it slowly so you can say it to yourself, either aloud or silently. I release into the light any cords, attachments, energies, entities, commitments, vows, agreements, thoughts, beliefs, mine or others, and anything else that is not in full alignment and full agreement with God's will for me. And I align myself with God's will for the highest light, for the highest good. Amen. So be it. Release, 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 release. Yeah. Super powerful, and a way to very quickly clear your energy. And so just to break it down, I release into the light. So we release out of our field into the light. So any darkness, any density, any heaviness, we're giving it to the light. Any cords. So energetic cords are when people cord you, not intentionally, always, so, unintentionally, they're focusing on you, they're thinking about you, they're, and not necessarily in a bad way, but they're just like you're focus, focus, focus. My husband's in the medical field, and sometimes his patients focus on him because he's going to do surgery on them or something else. And so they're in his field. And because they have anxiety or whatever it is. So I release into light any cords, attachments, energies, entities, commitments, vows, and agreements. So sometimes we make a vow and agreement, sometimes in this lifetime, sometimes in previous lifetimes, that are carried over into this lifetime. And those vows and agreements, maybe you vowed never to harm someone. Well, if they're attacking you and they're beating you up, you need to defend yourself, so it's all these different vows and agreements that you may have made in this lifetime or previous lifetime, that you're letting go of the ones that don't agree. Anything you've agreed to or promised to, or something that is not in alignment, that was kind of said haphazardly, but now you realize, oh yeah, I need to adjust that agreement. So cut any cords, attachments, agreements, thoughts, beliefs, judgments. Judgments is a big one. We tend to judge other people, and then we also judge ourselves pretty harshly at times, and just letting all that judgment go. The dolphins have taught me that. The dolphins have shared how they love and accept everyone unconditionally. And doesn't matter size, race, color, financial, whatever. That dolphins love and accept all humans. And so allowing that judgment to fall away and not be a primary thing in your life, and catching ourselves when we judge others, because you haven't walked a mile in their moccasins, as the Native American tradition says. It's easy to judge people, but you don't know where they're coming from. You don't know what just transpired in their life. You don't know what is going on behind the scenes, or how far they've come to be where they are. So allowing that judgment to fall away. So releasing all cords, attachments, energies, entities, judgments, mine or others, and anything else that is not in alignment with your true self, not in alignment with who you are. So not in alignment. And so I release into the light any cords, attachments, energies, entities, commitments, vows, agreements, thoughts, beliefs, judgments, mine or others, and anything else that is not in alignment with our true self. And just letting all that go. So we're just going to cut all that. And I align myself. And so we're going to ask, and our words have power. So we're going to use our words to align ourselves with that we wish to attract, what we wish to experience, what we wish to connect with, and allowing that to come into our reality. And I align myself with my truth and allowing that to be where you're coming into. So if you want to have this statement sent to you, all you have to do is email me at info@dolphintouch.org, and I will send you the statement if you'd like to see it in writing, or just listen to this recording over and over and you'll get it. So those, again, the ways to clear your energy, we started with meditation. If you have at least 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to get yourself prepared, lie down, prepare your body and your energy for that, come into alignment. Then we have sage, and that's if you're clearing self, but you're also clearing your space. You want to raise the vibration, maybe of your office, of your workspace, of your home, wherever you are. If you have, like, I've been away for 2 weeks and I just came back, and there have been other people in my center and other people working here, and it's been stagnant. The energy has been stagnant for 2 weeks. So right after this, I'm going to sage my office space, my center, Dolphin Touch, just to clear that energy and raise the vibration and put my energy back into this space here. And the last thing that we talked about was the clearing statement. And that clearing statement is just something, you could have it on your phone, in your notes, or someplace where you keep information. You can write it on a piece of paper and just carry it with you. And whenever you need to raise your vibration or clear your energy, you can use the clearing statement. So that's it for three quick ways to clear your energy. There's other things like relationships. If you had a relationship with somebody, a romantic relationship, and you want to clear them out of your field, there's a little more work, and we can talk about that if you want to reach out to me, and we can discuss how to clear certain specific people out of your energy field. Maybe an ex-lover or an ex-partner, ex-husband, maybe it's a co-worker, maybe it's a boss, whatever it is. And we can talk a little more specifically about how you clear those people out of your energy field. All right, to reach me, just go to dolphintouch.org. And we are here in Kauai. I have a wellness center called Dolphin Touch Wellness Center. And we do a lot of energy work, massage, body work retreats. We just came back from Mount Shasta, did a retreat there. We have a retreat in October here on Kauai, another one in February, and then we'll be back in Mount Shasta in June. So that is a conclusion for today. You can reach out and see if you have any questions about anything. Feel free to email us. If you're on Kauai, come to our center. You can call us at 808-822-4414 or come to our center in Kapa'a. Just Google it and you'll find us. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we hope you have an amazing day. Aloha.